BYD has begun selling its most expensive car ever, and I mean, this isn't close. It's not its most expensive car ever by a few thousand. It's its most expensive car ever by a few million. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. Great to have you with us. I've got to admit, I was a little surprised to see the numbers here. I know there's some expensive BYD supercars already on the market, but nothing like this. BYD's ultra-luxury sub-brand, Yang Wang. I mean, honestly, guys, can you imagine paying $3 million for a car called a Yang Wang? It's just a bit, yeah, I mean, other journalists have pointed this out as well. The branding just doesn't quite work, particularly when you're talking about a $3 million vehicle. So what vehicle am I talking about? Well, the BYD Yang Wang U9 Xtreme is priced at more than $2.9 million per unit. So that makes it by far BYD's most expensive car ever. And they're only making 30 of them. It's a limited production run, 30 of these vehicles. It's, by the way, I should mention, really just meant to be for a track though. And this is the same car that broke the world speed record at 496 kilometers an hour. Yang Wang debuted the production version of the U9 Xtreme on the 24th of April. And it's interesting. It's definitely a very much a look at me kind of car. So it probably suits the target market perfectly. Australian entrepreneur Nick Politis actually became the sole owner of the limited edition supercar in the Australian market. So he's bought one apparently. BYD chairman and president Wang Shanfu personally delivered the vehicle to him at the auto show, according to a social media post, which is interesting. So how much power does this extreme vehicle have? Well, first of all, it's exceptionally heavy. So yeah, it's got a lot of power, but it's also very, very weighty. It's more than 2,500 kilograms. So yeah, 2.5 tons, or 5,500 pounds. The U9 though does have an incredible amount of power. Each of its 4 motors has a peak power of 555 kilowatt. I just had to reread that again because it's just so ridiculous. That means combined power is 2,220 kilowatt, which is 3,000 horsepower, making it the most powerful production car ever in the history of mankind. Now, surprisingly, it didn't actually break the Nürburgring track record, probably due to the fact that it's quite heavy. It did 6 minutes, 59 seconds. So it is the fastest pure electric car around the Nürburgring, just not the fastest any kind of car ever. And in fact, not the fastest production car either. However, it did break the production speed record. So this is the fastest car in terms of outright top speed we've ever seen at 496 kilometers an hour, which is 308 miles an hour. The Yang Wang U9 Xtreme, we know a few other details that we didn't know before as well. It has a 1200 volt architecture, which is pretty wild. It's got BYD's Blade battery version 2, as you can imagine. And it comes with a customized battery featuring an ultra high 30C discharge rate. I've never heard of a battery with a 30C discharge rate. What's the point of the discharge rate? Well, the point is to put out huge amounts of power from the battery in order to power those wheels. The average EV battery wouldn't be able to put out enough power to actually utilize that 2,250 kilowatts. So that's really what that's for. It also comes with very specific tires that are intended for up to 500 kilometers an hour driving. You need very, very different rubber to handle that kind of speed. So what do you guys think? I mean, would you, if you won the lottery, pay $3 million for this vehicle? It doesn't, me personally, it doesn't really appeal to me. I really like the Denza supercar. I think the Denza, to me, it's a lot lighter in weight. Even if it's got a lot less power, I don't care. It really appeals to me more than this does. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Thinking about getting solar, a home battery, or an EV charger? Check out Australia's best free comparison tool because it could save you a lot of money, guys. Click on the link below in the description and you can see how much you can save. Alternatively, give Resync a call. They are the guys who installed my battery and my home solar. I'll put a link to them as well in the description. Need expert advice on what car to buy, what solar system to get, what home battery to get, or potentially for your business? You can get, guys, a one-on-one consultation directly with me, 60 minutes of tailored guidance. This might help you avoid making a huge mistake spending money when you shouldn't, or potentially save you a massive amount of money. Click the link in the description below because I can assist you, and why not? The link is in the description. BYD have been at the Nürburgring, my favorite racetrack that I've ever driven in Gran Turismo. Not in real life, unfortunately. They took their supercar there, right? This is the fastest car in the world in terms of top speed. It did 496 kilometers an hour on Volkswagen's test track. I can't believe Volkswagen let them drive it on their test track. Anyway, they did. It broke the world record for top speed by a pretty significant margin. So BYD took the Yangwang U9 Xtreme. I still can't believe they called it a Yangwang, but anyway, they took it to the Nürburgring and they tried to break some records there. But things didn't go quite as they had planned, and there's a reason for that. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. If you know someone who might be interested in this content, showing the world how electric cars, how they are faster than internal combustion now, please share it with them. BYD's Yangwang premium electric supercar brand has set a time of 6 minutes and 59 seconds at the Nürburgring. So this is the fastest production electric car vehicle at the circuit, and this is an official time, official lap speed and time. Now, technically, I believe that the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra beat this time, but it's not an official record time, the SU7 Ultra's time, because I don't think it was actually based on a production version of that car. But this is the production version of this car. People can order this U9 Xtreme, which has 3,000 horsepower. 3,000. I think it's the most powerful production car ever made in history. I can't think of anything else with more than that. I mean, it's just under 3,000 horsepower. If you can think of something else with more than 3,000, please email me, because I've looked this up and I can't find anything. Top speed, right? It didn't do 496 kilometers an hour on the track at the Nürburgring, but it would have. There's a massive long straight at the Nürburgring right before the finish. Very, very scary straight. I mean, the end of that straight, you need to be a good driver who knows exactly what they're doing, because this is a heavy car. This weighs 2,500 kilos. It's like 5,500 pound car, right? And my estimate is it would have gotten up to about 380 kilometers an hour, maybe even 400 kilometers an hour on that straight.